maybe some things will get removed that could have made it even harder. Maybe that won't happen, because when you operate from alignment, when you operate from flow, there's a certain amount of luck that does come into your life. But having said that, tests also come into your life, because when you aspire for big things, God needs to know really how badly do you want it. And all the time, God is not only just giving things to us, He first needs to prepare us to be ready. He has to increase the size of our vessel when our ask is big. You also emphasize on the role of effort and action along with law of attraction. You know, I feel like the biggest myth of law of attraction is that it's supposed to be effortless. It's, to me, the biggest myth, and I'll tell you why I feel like that. The job of law of attraction was to open up opportunities that we then take, put action, and get what we deserve. Okay? Let me explain this. If I don't know what I want, if I don't have clarity, even if the opportunity came in front of me, I wouldn't know it. Let's talk about buying a car. If I want a car and I don't know which car I want, even if it came in front of me, I would not know that this is the one or if this is a good deal. But let's say I want an Innova. Okay, and I know this, that I want an Innova. One of the things our mind does, which is called the reticular activating system, it filters out all the unnecessary information, and the information that we give our attention to, it starts to let it cross through the filter. And so I will start to see Innovas everywhere. Suddenly I'll open the newspaper, there will be a beautiful deal around Innova, and I'll say literally, ye deal to mere liye banai hai. Why will that happen? Because you were already aware of your ask. Okay, so it helps us in, actually it just becomes an enabler for us to be able to see what we want. What is the difference between a life designed or a life lived in destiny? The only difference is that destiny will keep taking you wherever it is going. So you're going to flow with the river. I'm just saying, on the river, put off your boat. Now, instead of just going with the flow of the river, you can also maneuver that suddenly on the banks you see a golgappe wala, you can stop, have the golgappa, and then move forward. So why not in your destiny have the best version of it? So it just gets enhanced a lot more when you start to design your destiny. Okay, and that's what I'm asking you to do. So when you start to operate from a place of law of attraction, ask, believe, receive. I would say ask, believe, take action, receive. This taking action portion is such an important point. And you know, there are two kinds of action. One is automatic action, which is if you want to lose weight, what's the automatic thing you should do? Exercise, eat less, leave your junk. That's normal. There's one other concept called inspired action. While you sleep now, because you've put in your mind you want to lose weight, you'll suddenly have whispers. Whispers, for example, you may have a whisper that I feel like eating Chinese today. You go to that Chinese restaurant and you meet a friend of yours who used to be with you in college, and as on today she's turned into a Zumba instructor. Suddenly she invites you for her Zumba class, and from next day the most fantastic thing that's happened to you in your life is Zumba, and in 6 months you're half your size because of that. You could have never made those connections if you did not have a clear ask to the universe. Now, do you have to go for Zumba to lose weight? Of course. So, the myth that law of attraction's job is to make everything effortless, not true. Will some things become effortless? Absolutely. I've had things where literally I've thought of it in the morning and by the evening I have received them in my house thanks to someone, and I'm just like amazed. Did they hear me? Could they read my thoughts? How did this happen? All of that. So there are miracles that happen, but to really create a life by design takes a lot of hard work. If anyone here thinks I don't work hard, let me tell you, the one thing you can associate with the name Puja Puneet is extreme hard work. And the reason I like to announce it, pronounce it, show off about it is because I don't want anyone to think otherwise, that you know what, oh, this is all luck or this is all. Yes, there's of course a combination of the universe designing and helping me, but it's definitely a lot of hard work. So for all of you here who are channelizing the law of attraction, treat law of attraction as a guide. something that's guiding you, that they can see the bigger picture, and the whispers and intuition, your gut feeling and all starts to guide you in the right direction. So instead of hitting 15 boulders before reaching your destination, it will make it easy and effortless to the extent that you will not have unnecessary problems and detours, but the basic challenges that are required to climb the mountain will be there. So maybe some things will get removed that could have made it even harder. Maybe that won't happen, because when you operate from alignment, when you operate from flow, there's a certain amount of luck that does come into your life. But having said that, tests also come into your life, because when you aspire for big things, God needs to know really how badly do you want it. And all the time, God is not only just giving things to us, He first needs to prepare us to be ready. He has to increase the size of our vessel when our ask is big, and any growth causes growth pains. So there's a certain amount of pain we all have to go through to be able to receive whatever it is that needs to come into our life. A lot of people do not think like this. For them, law of attraction is supposed to be easy and effortless. I am not a believer of easy and effortless. I think there is a combination of your effort plus luck that creates law of attraction.